Yeah, boy. Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is your Frank Cartman. We are back on our Strategic Rush free-to-play account, guys. It's day 148, and we are here at Town Hall 15, grinding away on our heroes during the Dark Elixir boot camp of the Summer Jam. Now, we've got 3 builders available, guys, so we want to go out here. We're going to get our builders working on our heroes. Again, as you can tell here in the hero hall, we only have our RC upgrading currently. A little over half a day, 15 hours left on the RC, then she'll be ready to upgrade again. We have our king, archer, queen, and minion available for upgrade. We could get a couple of those heroes down right now. Let's go ahead and use our heroes on a few attacks before we put them down. Try to go out and get some loot. And we're going to mix things up. We're going to use the dragons on some attacks. We've been using a ton of sneaky goblins, but we're going to go out here. We're going to use a triple clone dragon attack. Go out here, get some 3 stars, and hopefully get some nice loot raids while we're at it. Hopefully can upgrade some walls. We'll get our heroes down at the end of the episode, and we want to make sure we have enough Dark Elixir stored up and ready to start our RC tomorrow when she becomes available for upgrade. And we might check over at our builder base to see our progress as well. So let's go out here, let's find some raids and find some loot. Whoa, look at all those decorations. That is those are pretty nasty to look at to attack when they have all those decorations out there. Let's go on. We want to find something with a lot of Dark Elixir. There should be some nice raids out there. This is pretty good. 16,000 Dark Elixir. Not the greatest on the gold and elixir, but we can take it. It's no problem at all. Let's go ahead here. It's a dead base. Shouldn't have to worry about it too much at all. I think I want to save those lightning spells. We'll just use our queen's giant arrow right there. Alright, I missed that sweeper I was going for. That's okay. We can actually just bring in our dragons from the opposite side, I think. I don't think it'll be an issue. Our queen can just work over. Bring in our dragons with our warden. Get our minion prince in there. And we should be able to make some good progress. I do have to worry about this monolith just a little bit. I'm going to bring a baby dragon over there just to see if we can do some damage on that monolith just a little bit. There we go. Got the blimp coming in. We can clone that up. Get some good value right there. Let's use a baby dragon and the king to take out this monolith. And there you go. A nice easy 3-star here, guys. Not going to be an issue at all. Pop our king ability just to open up those walls so he has access to all those buildings over there. And we have a ton of dragons down on this bottom side. Alright, Minion Prince is taking a little heat. We're going to have to pop that ability. There we go. Get through some of these defenses. But there's not much that can target our dragons here on the bottom side. We have a huge convoy with the warden coming around right there. Our king is in pretty good health. Although that level 68 king will probably be the end of him. Yeah, he's going down fast. But we saw the Minion Prince with the henchman puppet up there. Just got to get through that archer tower. There's not much left here. A nice 3-star. Yeah, boy. You can see there are raids like this all over the place right now. So get out there and be selective when you do your raids. You don't have to hit the first thing you see. Lots of bases out there with 15k, 20k, even 25k of Dark Elixir. So just be patient. There are some nice raids out there for sure. Now we're going to go ahead. I'm going to fill my clan castle. I know it's a waste of raid metals, but I want to go ahead and get some clan castle troops because it's hard to do a triple clone dragon attack if you have no balloons or yetis or anything in there. Ooh, look at this one. That's what I'm talking about. 1.8 million gold, 2.2 million elixir, 19,000 Dark Elixir. Now this is not a dead base, so this will be by far more of a challenge. The heroes aren't upgraded to max or anything, but I think won't be an issue. Let's zap out this air sweeper so we don't have to worry about that. We'll pop our queen right here. Got some huge value with that giant arrow. I'm going to bring the king actually over here to help funnel. And we'll set these baby dragons on this side to set our funnel. Get our dragons in. I put the dragons first because we had that enemy RC. I didn't want her just to destroy all of my balloons right away over there. Alright, we got the dragons working in here nicely. Delayed our minion prints just a little bit. I've got the electric out on our minion prints. There we go. We're going to get ready to pop this warden ability right there. Perfect. There should be some huge clone value in the core. Alright, we may clone up some dragons accidentally. So, okay, we got quite a few balloons still coming out of there. We can get the eagle down, that inferno tower down. Yeah, looking good though. We have a ton of dragons on this top right hand side with the balloons, and we got the core taken out, so I think we're looking pretty good here. We have that back end air defense, but I don't think it's going to be a problem at all. I have this freeze if we need it, but yeah, we still have the minion prince ability. Looking pretty healthy here. And that's going to be a huge amount of loot for us. A very nice loot ready to find. That's what I'm talking about. The loot out here right now during this Summer Jam event is crazy. Be patient. You can score some really nice 3 stars, some really nice loot to get your upgrades going. And you can get quite a few walls done. Even though the walls aren't discounted, there's just a lot of extra loot when you're prioritizing. Like right now, Dark Elixir. I don't really need the Golden Elixir that much. So if you do get some nice raids of it, get those walls upgraded. I mean, it never hurts to work on walls. They're always there to upgrade for sure. There we go. Yeah, boy. We'll take that. Some nice trophies there. We've been losing some trophies using the Sneaky Goblin, so it's nice to get our trophies back up just a little bit. Alright. That's going to leave us not terrible, but let's go out. Let's do at least one more raid, maybe. Depending on the amount of Dark Elixir. Oh my gosh, look at this one. That is a Town Hall 16. That could be tough for us. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of a mix of upgrades here, so. But we'll give it a try. We will give it a try and see what we can do here. We'll zap out this air sweeper. Use our Archer Queen right here. Take out one of the air defenses. And now we're just going to kind of bring in our dragons on this side. Got balloons in here. Warden. Alright, our queen's going down, so that's not the best. Alright, she goes down. I'm going to pop this warden ability. Now I need to make sure we get some decent value with these clones. Hopefully going over toward that monolith. Because we need to get the monolith down. Oh, we got an achievement. Nice. Alright, hopefully we can get through some of this here. Alright, where's our minion prince? Minion prince is working right here. We're going to have to pop this ability. Protect our minion prince. Hopefully can get through this scatter shot. I don't know. It's looking iffy for sure. I don't know if that's the best place. We're going to use the freeze. Try to get down this scatter shot. Alright, yeah, I think it's going to be too much for us here on this one. Maybe if we had upgraded our heroes a little bit more, used a power potion, might have been able to get through it. Pretty good loot. We got most of the loot. Yeah, everything kind of fizzled out there in the core. I was worried about it with these Inferno Towers on the backside. These double air defenses proved to be a problem too. That's okay though. Got some decent loot. I don't think we can get much more out of that one, but there you go. Almost 20k Dark Elixir. We'll take that every single time, guys. Alright, that's going to leave us about 47,000 Dark Elixir after we get our 3 heroes down. I think that's going to be about enough to start our RC tomorrow. So that will be perfect. Let's go out here. Let's get our heroes upgrading. Boom. We're saving what? 5.5 hours right now on the king. So that is great. 5.5 hours on the queen and 5.5 hours we're saving on the minion prince. Big savings there. And we're going to try to continue to work on these heroes. And I'm going to try to get as many levels done while we have the Dark Elixir boot camp going on. We're going to have to use a couple Book of Heroes at some point, but trying to get the most value we can. In the pet house, we have Frosty going up to level 4. It'll be done in a day and a half, roughly. In our lab, we got the Valkyrie still upgrading. A little over 3 days left on the Valkyrie, so Going to be a little while before we can start something else in our lab. Now, over here in the builder base, we are working towards that 6 builder. It's been a little bit of a grind over here. Now we have the multi-mortar going up to level 8. That's an important thing. We need to get one defense up to level 9, so we're almost there. That'll be one part of the Bob control done. We also have our Star Laboratory upgrading right here so that we can get our baby dragons upgrading to level 15. But in the meantime, we need to go out here and get a star bonus, try to get some loot over here. So let's go and do a couple builder base attacks, see if we can get that star bonus and get our loot up just a little bit. And we're just using mass baby dragons with the battlecopter. The battlecopter is an awesome siege or hero here to use with the baby dragons. Works perfect. You just gotta be patient. Just pick a corner of the base where you can use the battlecopter, take out as many buildings as you can. Hopefully ones that aren't air defenses or something that can cause a lot of damage, especially if your battlecopters like ours, very, very low level. And we're going to be patient here. Once we get that funnel set, then we'll start bringing in our baby dragons and just working them in around the base. Now the first air defense down, we should be able to get the archer tower down on the left. We'll get that Tesla out of the way as well, so that will be really nice for us. Now we still have the air bombs to deal with. That's going to be a little bit of a nuisance, but looking good here. All right, we'll just bring in the rest. Hopefully we can save that last baby dragon for our next attack in stage 2. All right, there we go. We've got to get that air bomb down. I'm going to pop number 4's ability. Oh, it didn't take everything down. We'll use number 5. There we go. Got everything down. Save 2 of our baby dragons. Hopefully there aren't any giant bombs. That one is really low health. There we go. Got the first 3 stars. We'll go to stage 2. Shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, they have 1 air defense, so not worried about this at all. We'll bring in our battlecopter again. We're just using the baby dragons. There we go. We'll use the ones with the abilities over here by this air defense. Hopefully work in there and get that air defense taken down to protect our battlecopter. Let our battlecopter ability charge up here so we can use it on this. There we go. That's perfect. Charge that up. Bam. There we go. Easy 3-star. Tons of baby dragons up. Yeah, I mean, the baby dragons are very versatile at these levels in builder base. Super easy to get 3 stars using them. A lot of loot. So that's what I'd recommend upgrading. There are some other troops you can try to upgrade maybe a touch faster. But if you're trying to eventually get to the 3,000 trophy mark so you can get one of those achievements done, you're going to want to have the baby dragon. So let's turn on our clock tower, speed things up just a little bit there on our couple upgrades that are going on. Let's get one more 3-star, and then we'll call it an evening here, and that will give us our star bonus over here. Got the battlecopter working from the top side. I don't know, that could have been a mistake. That may not be the best play on this base. I think I've seen very similar layouts before. I do have the air bombs in the middle to be worried about. But we'll let these baby dragons kind of set the funnel on the flank. Once they start coming in, I'll bring in 2 more baby dragons. And we're going to try to just overwhelm this base right here. Just need to stay clear of that the air bombs. That's the thing I'm worried about most for our battlecopter. We use pop number 2's ability. There we go. We use our battlecopter ability. Hopefully take out the air bombs. All right, not bad. We'll pop number 5 early to protect our battlecopter. There we go. Got the job done. Not an issue at all. Yeah, builder base, it just takes a little while. You only have 2 builders, and you can't really force quit and close the app like you could before. So you've got to really go through and do these attacks or sit in the lobby and wait until the attack would have finished. So it's a little more of a grind over here to work toward that 6 builder. But we're going to get there. It's just a matter of time. And a lot of times I don't have that much extra time. When you got kids at home, you don't always have extra time. There we go. Let's see. We got to take out this Tesla. I'm going to bring in number 6, the baby dragon. hopefully get out this Tesla and hold on to that ability maybe toward that that roaster right there. We'll see if number 6 can turn toward the roaster before the ability goes off. Probably not. Oh, perfect. Nice. Alright, now we'll bring number 7. I should have brought number 7 actually probably over by the air defense, but that's okay. We'll pop Battlecopter ability, take out all those zappies. Alright, looking good here. Got our ability down. A little messy there. Probably should have put number 7 on the air defense earlier, but going to get the job done. Another nice 3-star for us, and that'll give us our star bonus. We need a lot more star bonuses over here to get our loot higher, but we'll gladly take that. Extra 210,000 builder gold and builder elixir. Yeah, boy. Alright, I'll get to work back over here probably later on tonight. But yeah, our base is looking very nice, guys. Our heroes are coming along very nicely. We're getting a nice jump start. I'd like to get them all to level 15. The RC probably won't get to, but it'd be nice to get them all around that level 15 mark and maybe the RC to level 10 before we start back on our buildings, pushing toward Town Hall 17. But that's going to be it for today's episode, guys. I hope you have liked it. Smash that like button for me. Until next time, clash on, my friends.